On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that an expectation? I don't expect to have sex for 8 weeks in the first 8 weeks I date this man. That's my expectation. So then I am going to act accordingly.
After that 8 weeks is up, and y'all still spending time with each other, and do at any point after that, do you then start to have expectations that you're gonna have sex with this man?
Yes, I expect as soon as I make a move, as soon as I say anything, as soon as I give a look, he's ready.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, why is it so weird?
Honest. Most women would say that.
I didn't criticize you.
Like
why you getting extra about it? And I'm just asking a question. Now let me ask a follow-up question. Now that you have an expectation and that you admitted that you have an expectation, right? Why is it so weird for a guy to have an expectation for sex if he puts himself in a certain position?
I said specific. I think there's a lag for me, so I'm sorry but I said specifically that is not a question I would ask on a date. So I think you got that kind of confused. But nah, when it's a date, you flowing and you growing, you eating, you playing a game. I might beat you in a little basketball, air hockey, and then we sit down, we eat and have a conversation. Like I feel like a date is fun regardless, and you just have those types of conversations. Like, I mean, I don't know what type of dates you go on. I mean, you in Atlanta, so I don't know. You know, might be a little different.
So that's really what I was going to speak to. Like, what kind of dates are you going on? Because all dates have like a fun side, and then they have another side where you're actually connecting. That is a date. And so I thought we were specifically just talking about when we get to that point where the activity is done and we're connecting and we are exploring each other a little more, and that's when the questions start happening. So I'm not really sure why we even had the discourse that just happened, because we were answering that part of the date. You know what I'm saying? If we want to talk about like what activities would make a great date, that will be a different question. Then the person will be able to talk about fun, or if there's someone that likes to do stuff that's interesting, or if there's someone that like to learn or performance, or like, then it would go there. But we were just talking about the other part. So we're not
talking about the other part. I'm with you though. Right, I can see your points, right?
We're on the same side. We're not on the
I'm with you. But if we going on a date, right? And to me that seemed like so generic. Like, just listen to me, right? When you're talking about, hey, tell me about your family, and no, I came here to get to know you. So when you come and tell me about your family, your favorite color, you know what I'm gonna do to you, Kayla?
I never said any of those things.
No. But wait, I'm just saying, if you was to do the things that we heard across the panel, you know what I'm gonna do to you?
I'm sure.
What? I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out, and you're gonna be by yourself.
All right.
Because that's so generic, and I'm saying, like, look,
that is extremely dramatic. It really is. They asked me a favorite color. I'm out of here. Like, really?
What?
It's like, really?
Bro, if you ask me my favorite color on a date,
okay, logic.
Oh no, that's just, see, if you ask me my favorite color, to me, I'd be like, you know what? She have nothing else to say. She have no substance to her but to go down to your favorite fucking color.
I'm still trying to figure out who asked about the color. Like, I feel
nobody said the color. Logic.
Nobody said this on this panel.
I think that's IQ, y'all. I think that's IQ.
I think your beef is with like a voice that you're hearing. I don't know.
I think that's IQ. If you're just tuning in to Lapeef Let's Talk, make sure you guys get them likes up. Also, subscribe to the channel. Green Gang, I do see you guys in the chat. Let me see that bat signal for you guys. I see y'all. Appreciate the Green Gang. That's the members. If you want to become a member, hit that join button and go green. That's the way to go. Y'all good, family? Y'all cool?
Yeah. It was just, I'm a little thrown off because, we were having a little, conversation. People were giving their views. And Logic just kind of jumped in and started accusing everyone of things they never said
and taking shots.
Made up a whole thing.
That's okay, because tomorrow I have a mandatory therapy session for us. So
Okay.
I expect you guys to be there and all in
It was
attendance.
just weird. It was weird.
Wait, who is y'all? Who is y'all?
Everybody, and the
Oh,
therapist
it is.
requested everybody be on camera for
I
this
didn't know
session.
either.
And
We have
people,
to
what
be
people
able to.
gonna do is people gonna go back and listen to y'all talking about family, spirituality, colors, and all that stuff. And they gonna
Logic,
say,
it's okay.
right.
Logic. She gonna be ready to listen to all that tomorrow. I guarantee. I promise you that. She said she reading body language tomorrow. So I hope you guys are ready. All right, man. Hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all. Moving on to our next topic of the night. Y'all good? Y'all sure y'all good? Okay. Church say amen.
Good. Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm gonna pass the plate around in a second. Man. We're gonna all break bread, and I'm gonna get them little cups, and we're gonna have a little wine. Maybe not. I don't know. Wine might be too much. What y'all think?
Water.
Red wine's good.
Water's cool. Okay. As long as y'all hold it like this. Like this what makes it holy when y'all hold it like this.
What?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
You hold it like this.
I'm scared that you're gonna do.
Take this.
We
All
got
of
the
you.
same color drink. My
I don't know what type of
ice,
drink
my
that is.
ice just melted.
Man, that's that pink potion over there. Oh, I see, man. What's that? What you got over there? What's that?
You about to call it something else.
That's that pineapple juice. I ain't got none in there.
I don't know if okay.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move on, man. Our next topic of the night, which is it's interesting because if you are dating, there's a possible chance you might get an invitation. You might get an invitation to come on up. Let me cook for you. Let's watch a movie. Let's Netflix and chill, so to speak. So my next question of the night is, oops, wrong one. Should sex be expected if you accept the invitation to their home? Should sex be expected if you accept the invitation to their home?
Nope.
No.
Cue the
Go ahead, Q.
soundboard. No, cue the soundboard for me. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, nope.
There you go.
Nope.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Final answer.
All right, tell me why. Talk about it.
Just because you invite me to your house, you can get the panties? Where do they do that?
No. It's not the invitation because it may not start off there, but if once you cross that threshold and the door closed.
I'm sorry, there's an echo.
Everybody mute in between.
For me to have sex.
I think that's only for you, Q.
I came over.
The question says if you accept the invitation to their house. So like what Q was saying was right.
Oh, okay.
Like
nope.
But I feel like we don't have enough details. Are we going back to their house? What time of day is this? Is this night
it don't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like once you enter the home, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Melanie.
But I'm just thinking, like, if I just say, if we I go out on or plan a date with a guy and I say, you know what, I'll cook and we can watch a movie. Is it implied because of kind of hookup culture and Netflix and chill that if somebody invites you to their house, that's an automatic we doing something? Because I mean I would think you know what, let's have a game night or something like that. Like you come over, we could play cards, we can eat, have a good time. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird to expect that somebody is going to sleep with you just because they come over for a date. Especially
you shouldn't expect,
especially if y'all haven't slept together before. It's almost like even during the pandemic, you couldn't really go anywhere. But if you wanted to date, someone had to come over your place. So then was it expected because of that? So that's kind of where I go with that.
No, I agree. You shouldn't expect sex from nobody. You shouldn't, especially men. You definitely shouldn't go over there thinking you're going to get the draws and you try to make a move and she's like, no, get out. So definitely wouldn't take that route, fellas.
Okay, so let me ask a question.
That just made me laugh.
Can I ask a question?
I wouldn't put you out if you
why
didn't.
You gotta do all that?
Wait. Let me ask a question.
Why are you doing like that?
So at any point, do y'all ever expect sex from a guy?
A guy that I've had sex with before.
No. Not a guy that you had sex with before. Is that at any point do you guys expect to have sex with a guy in a general sense?
No, I think for most women, women don't have to plan like that. It's like if they felt like it, it's just it's whenever that moment come. It can be the first date. It can be, it depends on the woman. It could be the first date. It could be whatever date. But most dudes would be like, You know what I'm saying? So we don't have that kind of apprehension.
Talking about
I don't know many
I don't think I've ever thought about that even.
Me neither. I've never articulated that.
Let me say the question again. At any point, do you guys expect to have sex with a guy?
You mean his expectations?
No,
I mean do I expect?
Or no. What I'm
your
saying is,
expectations.
Do I expect to have sex with him?
No, that's what we answered.
You
We're saying we
ever
don't
expect to have sex with a guy.
No, that's what we said. We don't even think like that. Like that's not, we don't have. Oh, he better have, sex with me by the third date, or I'm out. Like we don't, because we know it can be whenever.
Well,
like we don't even. It doesn't even go in our brains. It's usually if we have expectations, is because we want to withhold ourselves from being intimate with the man until we know where this is going. So there's an expectation that, I'm going to wait, whatever. I'm going to wait until this blah, blah, blah date or week or however many dates. So if you mean by expectations that we will allow him to do something with us, because we know in general, most men.
Even in your answer,
I think he's talking about our expectations.
I'm just trying to quantify. That's what I'm saying. Isn't that an expectation? I don't expect to have sex for 8 weeks. In the first 8 weeks I date this man, that's my expectation. So then
after
I am going to act
so after
accordingly.
that 8 weeks is up, and y'all still spending time with each other, and at any point after that, do you then start to have expectations that you're gonna have sex with this man?
Yes, I expect as soon as I make a move, as soon as I say anything, as soon as I give a look, he's ready.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, why is it so weird?
Honest. Most women would say that.
I didn't criticize you.
Like why
you getting extra about it? And I'm just asking a question. Now let me ask a follow-up question. Now that you have an expectation and that you admitted that you have an expectation, right? Why is it so weird for a guy to have an expectation for sex if he puts himself in a certain position?